The pressure from Karen and the HOA was mounting, but I refused to be intimidated. I knew that if I wanted to win this fight, I had to be strategic, organized, and prepared. The first step was to gather concrete evidence that proved I was within my rights and that Karen's accusations were baseless. I started by meticulously documenting everything, saving emails, taking photos of my fence from different angles, and recording her visits and comments. I even took screenshots of her online posts and passive-aggressive notes she left on my property. Every piece of evidence was a weapon in my arsenal, a way to protect myself if she or the HOA decided to escalate. Next, I reached out to a local attorney experienced in HOA disputes and property law. During our consultation, I learned that I had a strong legal position. My fence was compliant with city codes and HOA rules, and her harassment could potentially be challenged. The lawyer advised me to draft a formal letter of protest, clearly stating my rights and requesting a meeting with the HOA board to resolve the issue peacefully. I spent the next few days preparing my case. I drafted a precise, respectful letter explaining that I had followed all regulations, that her harassment was unwarranted, and that I would not tolerate further intimidation. I attached all supporting evidence, photos, permits, and records of her visits. I sent the letter via certified mail, ensuring there was a record of my communication. While waiting for a response, I continued to rally support within the neighborhood. I created a private, online group where neighbors could share their stories and offer advice. Some neighbors reached out privately, sharing similar experiences with Karen or other overbearing neighbors. Their support was crucial. It reminded me I wasn't alone in this fight. I also kept an eye on local laws. I researched property rights and HOA regulations in our city. I discovered that many HOA rules are subject to legal limits, especially if they infringe on a homeowner's rights or are enforced arbitrarily. Armed with this knowledge, I felt more confident in standing my ground. The tension was high, and I knew this was only the beginning. Karen wasn't backing down, and the HOA's threat still loomed. But I was building a stronger case. Evidence, community support, and legal backing. I knew that if I stayed organized and persistent, I could turn this battle around. And so, with my documents in order and my resolve firm, I prepared for the next chapter when I would confront the HOA officially and push back against her harassment once and for all.